it is a running joke with me and Clarino. Like I'm gonna step out on this one because hopefully this don't incriminate myself. But I'm old enough now. I have friends that have bad breath, and they've fallen in love, and they have significant others. And one of the things me and Clarino always do is try to imagine what it's like being dating and married who just always has bad breath because they clearly kiss them and you can taste the notes of the breath in the kiss. You can taste it.
The notes.
You can smell it. So it's like, man, I had a whole lot, but a few. I'm like, man, how do they do it?
Maybe they have like allergies or something. Their nose is always stuffed up.
Always.
That affects your taste. You can't quite taste things. The day they take allergy medicine, they're like, oh well.
Oh, hello.
Are you okay?
You need to check something out.
I always think, I mean, if you're close to somebody, you should tell them. You shouldn't let them just go through without getting the help they may need. Because most of the time, it's not like a toothbrushing thing. You may need some kind of medical attention or dental or something. But, let them know. Don't just make up for it and give them gums and so
So as a single person in the group, would you leave a person if they could not correct their stank breath?
I just realized you're talking about me. No, I think the question would be, how great would they have to be for me to overlook stink breath to like get to that level?
So like if Obama, if you met Obama, right, and all that smoothness just gets disrupted through this like horribly like just dry stink, breath, right? Like I'm saying this because I've met people who have been like, man, people talk a lot, and you're like, man, that dude, it was raw up in there. I can just smell it coming from his breath. But a guy like Obama, right? A smooth guy, intelligent, well accomplished, like Dwayne, right? But what if Dwayne had stank breath? Like, is that enough to lower the status?
Knock him from favorite.
It is. You can't have high status when everybody is like talking about you behind your back. Like you don't know. Now, if you like lean into your stink breath and that's like your mark of who you are, that's one thing. But if you're just going around,
how do you celebrate stink breath?
I don't know. If there was nothing anybody could do about it, if they had gone to every whatever and nothing changed anything, what do? You just have to like live with it. And do you apologize for it beforehand? I'm sorry, my breath may be uncomfortable for you to endure, but I have, my skeleton is wrapped around my esophagus and my stomach.
You gotta give people this sort of warning every time. Skeleton wrapped around my esophagus.
Because I would be upset about. I would be offended by the offense of the bad breath, but I'd be so interested. Like, how did your skeleton get wrapped around?
Is that common? Is that happen to everybody?
No. How'd you find out? What did they do to try to repair this for you? And what's life like?
So we cut to this guy explaining it to Tandy. So I just kept realizing that a lot of my friends weren't talking to me straight. Like they would always take about 10 feet to talk to me. And, I kept feeling this really horrible pain in my throat every time I would eat. And I went to the doctor and he said, let's take some x-rays. And I opened my mouth and he said, looks like a skeleton is wrapped around your esophagus. I said, what? He said, yeah. Are you okay?
I just get so emotional about this. There's so many.
Look, it's you can laugh. I know it's not easy when you have really bad
Oh,
breath, and
good. Oh, good. Thank you.
this is not because I am not
Yeah.
taking care of my hygiene. This is a handicap situation, right? Like I was born with this condition, and even as a baby, my mom told me that I had bad breath. But they
That's
thought I would grow out of it. Why do you laugh? I mean,
well, because I've never met a baby with that. I mean, a gentle baby's kiss, you know.
well, that's what I was diagnosed with. I mean, you asked me, and
Yeah, you're
sitting on
right.
this bench,
And
waiting for the bus. I figured I would share it with you.
Excuse me, I'm sorry to
oh,
interrupt.
yes.
Your food is on the way, but we heard a complaint that there's some sort of odor coming from this table. I was wondering if you've smelt anything, if there's anything here that you need us to look into.
Maybe there's a sewage line or something
You think it's a
broken.
sewage line?
I'm not
Okay,
sure.
I'll go check with the manager. Do you need us to move you to a different?
No, we're already outside on the park bench. I don't know how much further we could move at this point. So
I mean, we could move the table a little further down the road. Yeah, our property line ends here, but we haven't agreed with the neighbors.
We get another restaurant if you move us any further.
Right. Yeah. This restaurant, they're not that good. So they're probably not going to be using all their tables. So we could just push you over there. They'll probably welcome looking like they have more business, if that makes sense. So let's just go ahead and do that. Let's go ahead and do that.
Yeah,
see how it feels.
Okay, fine.
I'm gonna push you. Let's bring table. If you guys can grab the chairs.
Hello, welcome to Michelangelo's. I understand you are from the other restaurant across the way over there. Yeah, if you guys wanted to sit there and pretend we have customers, I'm totally fine with that.
Thank you, Michael.
I won't be serving you, but welcome. Okay.
No,
Thank you. No problem.
That's great.
Yeah, I'm so sorry. This happens to me all the time. You would think that after COVID, they would still keep those glass containers up at the tables. Yeah. Nobody ever had any issues during COVID. I went out to all the restaurants.
Yeah.
I just stopped wearing my mask. So,
well, do you think that like maybe you'd have more personal success if you started wearing the mask again? I mean, sounds like you were able to do more when you did.
Well, I work. I'm a prosecuting attorney.
Oh yeah.
So, I got to be in the court in front of the judge, and it's a lot of talking and stuff.
Sorry to interrupt, but actually this isn't working for us. The few customers we have all left. They said there's some weird odor. So I'm gonna push your table further down the street, if that's okay.
We're already a mile from the car now. You're gonna push us further?
No, it's okay. It's okay.
A little bit further. Yeah.
You don't have to do this. I'm just going to remove myself. It's me.
No,
I don't want to.
No.
I don't want to offend you, sir.
I'm not offended. I can't help my condition. I mean, you wouldn't be offended if I came here in a wheelchair, right? It's fine. All right. People have weak noses and they haven't evolved to my condition, so I'll just leave.
I don't think that's right. I think you should just enjoy yourself. Okay.
We got to Tandy talking to her friend the next day. So you told him to wear a mask and you had sex with them, and that was the best sex you've ever had?
Listen, that dude was pinned up by so many months of like no contact with people and being behind them plexiglasses that he just went left. I mean, who knew that such a wonderful surprise would be behind a funky package?
But you can't wear a mask forever. You can't. This doesn't seem right.
We've been wearing masks for 2 years. I don't know why not. Now, I'm trying to convince him to keep it on for work, but he says he can't do it. But if I could at least convince him to keep it on, like when he meets my friends, when we go out, when he meets my family, when any other things.
You don't think that's going to hurt his feelings or something to be forced back into a mask?
This guy ate at a restaurant 5 miles from the car by the time it was all over. I don't think I mean, he seems really excited to have some attention. I mean, I might be the best thing that ever happened to this guy.
And scene.
No, we're supposed to do the scene where he tells me I'm not good enough. I'm like, the guy with the funky breath, that would hurt though, right?
Breaks up.
Yeah.
You get rejected by the person that you're feeling sorry for, the society outcasts who think they're the shit. It's like,
Yep.
wait a minute.
Yep.
I just don't think you got enough going on.
What are your goals?
Yeah.